Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Brett with anvillmusicmedia. We turn research and results to results that matter. No, I messed that up, but oh well. It's Friday, so hopefully that's the only thing I messed up today. I've got quite a busy day today, and we're gonna jump right into this topic. As you all know, had a pretty Apple has had a pretty busy week this week. Updates, upgrades, releases, rumors, a whole bunch of stuff going on. And we're here to sort of give you the updates in terms of iOS 18. Now, Apple also recently, I think a couple days recently, they released the new operating system for your MacBooks and iMacs. It's iOS Sequoia. Yes, that's the name, Sequoia. So get that. If you want to upgrade, if you even care to upgrade. I used to be anti-upgrade for Apple products because the computers I use, I do a lot of heavy lifting in terms of what I use them for. Like, I have large files, large programs that are very intensive on computer space and computer usage and operating systems, so forth, all of that good stuff. So I didn't like to upgrade because number one, the upgrade would just throw me off totally. I'd be in the middle of a project, working on a project, and I'd have to sort of go to try to find the other updates because a lot of the third-party programs they just hadn't upgraded yet. So Sequoia would, I'd have all the new Apple features on whatever the new operating system was, but sometimes it takes a little while because you're not exclusively using the Apple programs. You download what you download, the apps you download, they're not exclusively Apple. So I used to be against that, but I will say, and those that are against upgrading, just be careful with that because, within those upgrades, Apple is constantly and they're always updating their security features. So you want to protect yourself, make sure that you're not picking up anything or somebody's trying to steal your identity or whatever, because the technology is constantly evolving. And if you just kind of stay with one operating system or an older operating system, you're probably gonna pay for it. With that being said, yeah, let's talk about iOS 18 now. I sort of love Apple. Apple's like that popular kid in school where everybody wants to know, everybody wants to hang around them and be with them. And like, they've always got something going on, and it's like they're the talk of the town. At least, when I was in high school, like, we had the most popular kids. Now some umpteen years later, where are they? I don't know. But anyway, everybody likes to talk about these updates. They want to get the latest news on what's happening. And iOS 18, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10, right? At least for trying. So the number one thing is, like, 18 is not even going to be. It's not even the operating system we're looking for. Like 18.1 is what you want to be focused in on. 18.1. So be looking out for that because that's when Apple's going to release Apple Intelligence is going to be integrated into the whole entire system, as well as Siri 2.0. So back to iOS 18. So there are a lot of features focused on customization, like totally customizing your control center, customizing different parts of, like, your apps and how you can move, and that's cool. And it's sort of like a running joke in the technology community that, you know, Android phones have been doing this customization for years, and that's true. And so I heard somebody say, well, you know, animals were walking for years and humans came and did it better, right? So I get it. It's not about who does it first, but it's about who does it better. And to that, I agree. Apple does most things better. You don't see a lot of Windows advertisements and all of that. So yeah, I'm sort of like playing around with the customizations. And listen, guys, I'm a regular person. Like I'm not like the most technology savvy when it comes to, like, compared to these other channels. You know, other people who are like, they got the latest news and they're like put it all together and give you. Nah, man, I have the phone and I use it for my benefit, right? I'm not some high tech person. I just happen to like the device and what it does, and it's integrated in our everyday life. So take at that however you will. iOS, to me, they could have did some more things, but one of the things that stands out to me is the note feature. So in your notes, you can actually you can transcribe them. So you can talk into it and it will transcribe your notes. You also can do equations and press equal, and it will, guess what? It will answer your equation, which is cool. The calculator is the same way with the equations. Like, you have a currency feature. There are a lot of, you know, options to customize. So I would advise, there are other videos out there if you want to, you know, check out and see what Apple. But, you know, outside of that, like, no normal person, like I was saying earlier, I'm normal, right? No normal person is gonna really like have use for the new features that Apple does, other than you can arrange your app icons on your screen now, put them in groups, you know, toss aside the ones that you don't necessarily use. I mean, that's sort of cool. Like, you know, it's all right. On your lock screen, I know everybody up until now had the flashlight feature and the camera feature. You know, flashlight feature, of course, is on your left side. The camera feature is on your right. You can actually now customize that to be another app, whatever app you want. So instead of you having to, you know, unlock your phone, what you can do is you can go in and customize it and switch whatever app or icon that you want to. So I mean, it's a lot of sort of like under the layer sort of updates that you can do. You can now, when it comes to your app icons, you can now adjust them. You can adjust them big, you can adjust them small, you can adjust the tint of them. You can sort of get into the background colors and adjusting how they look on your screen. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool function. But yeah. I see we got some people on here. Hey everybody, it's good to see you. Let me know where you're listening from or watching from. I'm talking about the iOS upgrade this week, and I'm not bashing like I did on my last video. Go check my last video out. I had some pretty good points on the iPhone 16, and all of this is kind of like Apple's running all this together. Of course, they're releasing the iPhone 16. They've released the upgrade. So yeah, they're keeping us hungry for more. You know, I hope. And to that point, in my opinion, what I was saying in the last video, don't go out and buy the iPhone 16. If you have an iPhone 14 or above, or 12 or 13, I don't know which is it, 13. You don't need it. You really don't need the iPhone 16. Because what you're gonna really want is this update to iOS 18. It's gonna it's going to be beneficial for you versus buying an entire new phone, because you can basically do the same thing. Like I don't necessarily rush out to buy an iPhone every single time. Like, number one, it's way too expensive, right? It's just too expensive, and my phone is just fine. No, I have the iPhone 15, so I'm not gonna be buying anything anytime soon, any new phones anytime soon. So to that, yeah, just go ahead and check out the updates. It's available right now. I've been messing with it some, and I think Apple is they've really put a lot of stock in Apple Intelligence, which has not released yet. This iOS feature that just released was in beta, so I'm pretty sure they're going to maybe release the beta version soon for iOS 18.1. And that's why I'm saying, like, this is like the baby on iOS to the real iOS that's going to be dropping soon. Look out for 18.1. iOS 18.1 is going to be fully integrated with Apple Intelligence, AI, play on words, fully integration of Siri and just a lot of that AI technology. We've all come accustomed to. Now, my only pushback to this AI technology is, I'm already using ChatGPT. I'm sure many of you guys are using it. I use it every day. So, like, do we need yet another piece of AI technology? No. But like I said before, it's not about who does it first. It's about who does it best. Like, who's gonna really actually capitalize? What company is gonna really take this thing to the next level? And we'll see what sort of happens. I'm still waiting for Apple to be a little bit more creative with its products. And it's not to say that what Apple does is not top tier. What they release is not good. It's just like I like to see a little bit more creativity. Let's push the boundaries a little bit. Shake up some stuff, Hey, design that flip phone, Like, I feel like the risks are minimal in terms of Apple's products. Like, they sort of like on the safe side right now. It's my opinion, Hey, but you let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments as we go forward. We will see exactly what Apple has up its sleeve. Hopefully, man, maybe they'll even, surprise us with the iPhone 16 and see, like, a surprise update or something different besides the stupid button on the side of the camera of the 16. Like, they made a dedicated camera button. It'll probably be customizable with the update. So anyway, that's what I've got, and yeah, definitely check it out, and hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you later.